I turn around and I'm like, honey, I swear to God, if this guy starts saying shit like, my only friend in life was a walrus, we were getting the fuck out of there. She's like, no problem.
She's like, well, you are a
Can't
pup.
die, especially in Somerville.
You know how many creeps are out there?
Anyway, so you went to Joe Perry and it was a little bit awkward because of the Carter Allen.
Yeah, so here was the deal. So I got, I go to the where it was, which is the Coolidge Corner Theater. Joe Perry was going to be on stage with Carter for like an hour, hour and a half ish, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I try and get as close as I can to try and get some pictures of Joe and whatnot. So what ended up happening was, I go to the front of the I'm back like maybe 4 rows all the way to the left, and it's funny because like anytime you go to like a signing with like a guy with Aerosmith or like really any like celebrity, there's always like somebody that like claims to be like, oh yeah, I'm good friends with the band. There any stories in there about like seriously like this guy fucking looking all scraggly and shit, like looking like he just got hit by a fucking bus. Comes by and he sits down next to me and I'm like, yeah, whatever, man. Guy's a Joe Perry fan, whatever, fuck it. And he goes, did you get the book already? I was like, oh yeah, man. And he's like, oh, all right. Are there any stories in there about Johnny Boy? I'm like, I don't know, man. I haven't flipped through. He's like, oh, all right, because that's me. I'm Johnny Boy. I'm good friends with the band. Like,
That's such a subtle way of dropping that in there. Are there any stories in there about Johnny Boy?
yeah,
Who the
it's like,
fuck is Johnny Boy? Oh, let me guess. You?
yeah. It's like, I remember going to, like, Joey Kramer was signing fucking bags of his coffee and whatnot at a big Y in, fucking, I forget where the hell it was. um, anyways.
We'll just call it Beaver Fucktown.
Yeah, it was Beaver Fucktown, damn it. So anyway, so I go to the signing, and there's some guy out in front, and he's just like, he's like, yeah, me and Joey Kramer, man, we go back way, way back, and he's talking to me, and he's like, and they were doing this show here, I went backstage, got to talk to him for a little bit, and we're good friends, And then the motherfucker tried selling me a picture of Joey Kramer so he could get
shit.
Dude, he was trying to sell me a picture, like an 8x10 picture of Joey Kramer to get signed as well. And the reason he was selling these pictures was so he had the bus money to get back home. I'm just like, he's telling me he's like hitchhiking there and whatnot. I'm just like, dude, fucking really? I don't give a shit.
If you're a friend of the band, why don't you just have him fucking sign it?
Yeah.
Seriously, dude.
Yeah,
and maybe ask for, fare to get home while you're at it. Like, hey, you're a big famous rock star. Could you maybe lend me $5?
Yeah, either that or just fucking. And I saw him like going through I saw him going through the line with like a big manila folder and whatnot. He was like, "Hey, you guys want a picture of Joey Kramer? Joey Kramer?"
Surprised when arrested him. What with security.
I just would have figured, but Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
You know what you should have done is been like, he's got a bomb all over his ass.
No, because then they would have fucking arrested me. Like, damn you.
Well, not if you're like, he has a bomb. If you're like clear about it.
Yeah.
And point, like, he has a bomb, manila folder. And they're like, oh, fucking get that guy.
Yeah, and then when they find out he has no bomb, they're just like, all right, Fats, come with us.
That's true.
Put your arms behind your back. I can't reach. God damn it.
That's true, yeah, you would be kind of fucked up.
Yeah. But yeah.
Like, my only friend in life ever was a walrus.
No. No, Mr. Tusk. No need to be upset. But yeah, like you always run into guys like that are just like, oh, I'm friends with the band, and they probably had like one interaction with them in their entire life or something like that.
Yeah, seriously.
So, anyways, I'm kind of sitting there, and I'm watching Carter interview Joe and whatnot, and the time flies back so fucking quick. Even Carter was just like, wait, we're out of time already? I was like, all right. But just sitting there, I was like, you know what, man, I have no beef with Carter. Like, why was I pissed off about this? So after the show, Carter's like kind of cleaning up his shit on the stage and whatnot. I was like, yo, Carter. Like, I'm up the front of the stage. He's like, oh, hey, man, how you doing? I'm like, good, man. I'll catch you later. I just wanted to come in and say good job, man. He's like, oh, all right. Started shaking hands with a few other people and whatnot. So I get to the bookstore, And I go through the line and whatnot, and dude, holy shit, there are some fucking people. Like, I wish I had a button, like a mute button for people.
Oh my god, you're not the only one.
No, fucking, there was like a mother daughter duo that was like right behind me in line, and they were talking about how, oh my god, I would leave my husband so quickly for Joe Perry. Oh my goodness, I would do things to him that his wife Billy would never do. I'm just like, I was just like, I'm pretty sure she does anal. Like, where can you go from that?
If you're talking about something else, I probably need to go vomit somewhere.
Probably, but yeah, they were talking about how they love Joe Perry and they were freaking the fuck out, and I'm just like, and I think I sent you a couple text messages like, Jesus Christ, dude, I wish these fucking, I might still have them. I might still have them. Come on, new phone.
Oh no.
Oh shit. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, fucking, I don't remember when the hell was that signing, anyways. Uh, fucking. Yeah, I don't remember.
I think I have them somewhere.
No, I'm sure you do. Yeah, fuck it. Anyways. But yeah, I think I remember texting you just going like, good God, dude, these girls will not shut the fuck up.
Oh,
And like,
man.
I don't mind them like talking in line and whatnot, because I mean, fuck, what else are you gonna do? But it's just like the high shrill, like, oh my God, Joe Perry! Oh my God, I love him so much, and I gotta get backstage to meet him. Oh my God, if he touches me, I swear I'm gonna fucking lose it. And I'm just like, I want to stick around for this.
Okay, I just found the first text actually.
Read
It
it.
was, it was on 7:56 p.m. on October 9th. And you wrote, at Joe Perry signing, this chick behind me is marking out like a motherfucker.
Yep.
And then at 7:58, this chick be psycho. That's when I apparently told you about the keg explosion, which is in the lost episode.
Yeah, which is in the last episode as well. Which,
So if you want to hear about that story,
you're you're gonna have to
see
you're gonna have to wait.
special edition vinyl coming out next
Yeah.
May.
It's gonna be like the Ghostbusters vinyl release. It's gonna be on a white vinyl. It smells like marshmallows. But anyways, yeah. So I get to the front of the line, and I go up there with the book already, with the fucking title page open because that's where everybody fucking signs.
Mm-hmm.
So Joe signs it. He's like, "Hey man, how you doing?" I was like, "Good man. Just love the conversation you had with Carter. Thought that was really good, and I love seeing you guys on stage. I hope you guys keep going." He's like, "Yeah man, we'll keep going until we can't do it anymore." So he looks up in the
When's
book.
that?
Huh?
And you're like, when's that?
Yeah. You see me getting like doe-eyed, like, when are you coming back? I miss you, Joe Perry. No, apparently not as much as these girls behind me, but Jesus Christ, dude. Don't leave me. um but yeah, so he looks up in the book and he's like, "Hey, come here, man, let's get a picture." I was like, "Oh shit." Then I realized he's fucking taking pictures with everybody.
Nice.
And unlike the Paul Stanley signing, he's actually signing the fucking books in front of you.
Okay, so if he can do both, fucking Paul Stanley can do both.
Yeah, come on, Paul. You're not that fucking. Come
Seriously.
on, come on, man.
Come on. Does he still have not Paul? Does Joe still have that kind of goofy mustache thing rocking?
A little bit, yeah.
I don't like that thing.
And
The
it's not as thick as it was, but it's kind of like a pencil mustache at this point.
Okay, that might be acceptable.
Or no, actually, no, he didn't even have that at this point. He kind of shaved it off, so I was like, all right, that's kind of cool.
Because I have to say, I was kind of goofy.
Yeah.
I didn't dig it at all.
Yeah. And
He's
like,
"Look, I'm badass. Like, you look like you didn't clean your mouth properly. Like when you went down on some chick's pussy. Like,
yeah, like you like it's like you look like you took the fucking pussy with you. It's like your mouth is a to-go box.
It looks like you just experienced a pussy attack, sir. Not the kind that Andrew experiences.
Yeah. It's almost like the fucking Police Academy movies where the guy's yelling into the fucking megaphone and he's got the fucking black ink ring around his mouth. But yeah, like one of the things I had like when I was going down there, I was listening to a podcast with Slash and Eddie Trunk. And Slash, always brought up the point of like, you know what, man? I don't mind meeting the fans. I really don't. It's like, he's like, the only times I really don't enjoy it is when they just like freak out from me, like, oh my god, you're Slash, like, oh, you're God, and he's like, I don't dig that,
Yeah.
He's like, I'm still, kind of cool, like meeting the fan about it and whatnot, but fan comes up to me like, hey Slash, love your work, or just talk to me like, hey man, I got this this guitar, where should I go from here, or something like that. He's like, I dig that a lot more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you don't want people just going like completely apeshit over it.
So that's why I felt so bad for Joe when I got out of line and I just hear, oh my god, Joe, how are you? I'm just like, oh fuck. Like, Joe, I feel so bad for you, man. I wish I was you, but Jesus Christ, man.
For someone like you who was all like cool about it and shit, like, hey man, nice to meet you, whatever.
Yeah,
get a picture in the books. Oh my god!
Yeah, and apparently, like, the guy that was behind them, I remember him, he was fucking pitching a goddamn fit. Because he had to wait in line to go and meet Joe Perry. It's like, come on, dude, fuck you.
Seriously.
You're not fucking special, okay? Nobody here is, okay?
We kind of had that about Paul Stanley, too, if I remember correctly. There was someone who was like, oh, we gotta wait in line for him. Like, he's that good.
Yeah.
Like, well,
like,
I mean...
You gotta wait in line for a fucking hour and a half to go meet him for 10 fucking seconds. It's like...
Yeah. Like,
that's how this goes.
Right. Like, you paid for the book, sir. I mean, you kind of know what's in store here, don't you?
Yeah, like, it's cool that Paul posed for pictures with everybody. That's fucking cool. I tip my hat to him for it, but... You know
what you should say to people like that is, all right, you know what? Tell you what, you release a book under your name with your picture on the front and see how many people line up to get your autograph, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not only that, but like, you know what, man? If you got a line of like a couple hundred people, you gotta keep the fucking line moving.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't just be like taking up his time like, oh my god, and what did you do on the Rocks album? And oh my god, you were so great on Honkin' on Bobo. And oh, remember that time? Oh, shut up, bitch. Oh my god. You don't have to list every album I ever did and talk about each song on every single one. Get out of the fucking way.
Yeah, he's like, I'm pretty sure I know my own discography.
I played it, bitch. Jesus.
Moving on, anyways. But yeah, the guy was fucking pissed off. He's like, what the fuck? We were front row for fucking Joe Perry there. We should have been front row for this fucking signing here. And it's like, dude, the people at the back got out first. And like, I'm fat. I went to the front of the stage, talked to Carter for like 2 minutes, and then fucking left, and I still beat your ass here.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so fuck that guy.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
I'm not like calling you fat or anything, but still the fact that
I'm not calling you fat or anything, but I'm not inclined to disagree with you on it.
Like the fact that you like took your time and like talked to Carter and shit, and this dude seemingly you would think went there directly, judging by the mess that he's creating here.
Yeah. Like, here's the thing. I don't know if he like went into the bookstore to get his book and then went back into line and whatnot or whatever it was, but he wasn't happy about it. It's like, dude, shut the fuck up.
Seriously. People complain about anything though.
Yeah, they complain about anything and fucking everything. So fuck them. Fuck them.
Fuck them.
Piece of shit. Yeah, so I get out of the line, and it's a little bit less hectic. So I see Carter, and I was like, you know what, man? Let me at least say, congrats on the ratings. At the time, ZLX was number one in the ratings book as far as whole station. I don't know about individual shows and whatnot, but figure I was like, fuck it, dude. You have no beef with the guy. Why not just go say hey and just kind of shoot the shit with him for a little bit? So I went over there, and what do you think was brought up?
Probably the leaving ZLX thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I don't know how much of it he wants me like I could talk about, but screw it. Anyways,
Really think he listens?
probably not.